What is up everyone, Barricade here, and I'm bringing you guys a quick Gears 6 discussion video. I actually wanted to talk about my theories of what the game will be like in terms of the story, what will be happening next after the end of Gears 5. So before we even talk about though, I just kind of want to go a little bit of a recap over the end of Gears 5. So if you guys haven't beaten the campaign yet, don't want any spoilers, definitely click off this video right now because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. So the very first thing I wanted to clarify when it comes to the ending of Gears 5 is the fact that when they had this big battle with the Kraken and the Swarm and everything, just know that that actually happened in Old Ephyra, not New Ephyra. So it was the outskirts of the major city. So the major city that all the people were surviving in, that Minister Jin was living in, all that part is okay. So they were able to defend it and push it off, but at the cost of destroying the ruins of Old Ephyra. So that whole place got basically leveled by the Hammer of Dawn, but luckily they're able to kill the Kraken, so that major enemy is now gone. And then now we're going to go forward with them going after Reyna and the Swarm, and they're going to push the Nexus and try to stop her before she can really do anything else. But I feel like what's going to happen next with the Gears of War story with Gears 6 is I feel like we're going to get a remake of Emergence Day. So what I mean by that is the Swarm wants to take people. They want as much people as they can get. They want to steal them, make more Swarm, and make their army bigger because that's how they increase their numbers. So that's going to be their major goal for the future of the storyline. But the reason why I say it's going to be Emergence Day 2.0 basically is the fact that they know where the settlements are. They know where everyone is. They know where all these survivors are. And they want to push to take them. And that's the whole reason why they had this major battle at the end of Gears 5, because that's exactly what they were trying to do. They were trying to push to get to New Ephyra and attack that city. And alongside New Ephyra, there is other settlements. There is other settlements that Jin has created. And at the end of the Gears of War Ascendance novel, she stated that she wanted to do another fortification act, in other words, where she wanted to make everyone come back to the major city, New Ephyra, and New Ephyra would pretty much act like another Jacinto, the final bastion, final place where everyone can survive at. So she wants to bring everybody there and then, kind of evacuate all the other settlements, evacuate everywhere that people are actually. She's willing to even take in, the outsiders and things of that nature. So she really wants to really fortify this situation and have a front towards this enemy. But the good thing though, is the difference with her is that she did state that she would kind of leave it up to people, but who knows? Maybe she's just gonna have people get kidnapped. Well, Jin's crazy, so we don't know exactly what she's gonna do. She's kind of sinister like that. But anyways, the major thing is that eventually the Swarm are gonna attack the other settlements. They're gonna attack outsiders. They're gonna attack anyone they can find. And they're going to just keep taking people. And eventually it's going to feel like another Emergence Day where everywhere's being attacked at once. And once they keep taking all these people, their army's going to get bigger. So that's the thing that's kind of scary about the Swarm, a little bit scarier, because when it comes to the Locusts, they just killed you. They didn't take you, they didn't mutate you, they just took you and killed you or tortured you or whatever. So that's the major difference between these two enemies, is the fact that they're able to take someone and add you to their army. So I feel like that's definitely going to be their major goal. So if they all pop up in major cities, major settlements, and take people, it's going to pretty much take over the whole planet. And that's going to be a situation that I feel is going to be happening in Gear 6. And the whole point of them attacking the Nexus and killing the Queen and everything, I feel like they eventually will cut out the heart of the Hive and then kill all the Swarm in the process. The only thing though is that even if they kill the Queen though, that doesn't mean the Swarm is going to die though, because they were out running around without a queen. The difference is now the Swarm is more focused and more of a deadly alliance due to the fact that they have her leading them. And the thing that's going to be really scary about this is the fact that we're going to probably see some of our major characters get taken. It's a really big opportunity for the Coalition to make really sad cutscenes and story arcs where someone major gets taken and possibly turned into a Swarm. So who knows if that would really actually happen, but I just really wanted to talk about the fact that we're essentially going to get Emergence Day 2.0 with the new enemy, the new Swarm, and she's just going to be attacking everywhere relentlessly, because that's her major goal, to take everyone she can and then eventually just take over the whole planet. Because that's the thing that's really scary once again about the Swarm, is they have this ability to do that. So I feel like one person that's going to be playing a major role in Gear 6 as well is Baird, because I feel like his technology can help them either find the Nexus or at least be the thing that will be able to destroy it. Throughout the Gears comics and the escape mode, we saw that they were using this item called Venom, which is that green gas that kills the hives. So I feel like alongside Baird's technology and Hoffman's idea of, destroying hives, they're going to work together and eventually probably make a giant nuke of Venom or something like that will kill the major heart of the hive and eventually win them the war, most likely. But the other thing I also wanted to talk about today's video is what they're going to do storyline wise when it comes to after Kate's decision at the end of Gears 5 between choosing JD or Dell to survive. And if you guys didn't know, in the actual official Gears guidebook, it is stated that JD is the one that survives, so he may be considered the canon, the very truthful version of the story that's going to be continue on with Gears 6. But, like I stated in my last video discussing this, they might not do that. They might actually pull a Wolfenstein. That game allowed it to where your choice is carried over to the next game, and the whole story changed depending on your decision. So I feel like that's something they could do with Gear 6. They could make it maybe at the very beginning of Gear 6. A thing will pop up and say, who did you choose to survive? You pick JD or Dow, and then the story changes depending on who you chose. And so I feel like if it is just JD though, if they do go along with that and JD is just the one that survives and that's it, they don't let you choose, I just want to say that JD is going to have a major boost in terms of character development, because I feel like he's going to be wanting to be that hero. He's going to want to live up to the legend of his father, and alongside that make up for Dell's death, because he wants to defeat the Swarm and pretty much save the world like the way his dad did. So I feel like JD would have a lot better character development in this game. That was the only thing I didn't like about Gears 5, is he played a very small role in the game, and then his character changed. He turned into more of a hardened gear, kind of a jerk, and we never really found out what happened to him between after Lizzie Carmine's death and when he, got his burnt arm and everything. He just changed, his whole personality changed. Not to mention the fact that we found out a dark secret about JD when we found out that he was the one that ordered the initial shooting of the people at Settlement 2 to stop their rioting. So he also has more of a dark past and caused some people to die. So I feel like overall his character is going to develop a lot more, and he's going to really go on a path of redemption, and we're going to see how that goes through when it comes to Gear 6. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that Gear 6 would obviously have co-op for the campaign. So when it comes to that, I wonder if it will have 2-player or 3-player co-op. I feel like they easily could do that again with 3-player co-op and just make it that the 3 players are JD or Dell, if it lets you choose, Kate, and Marcus. Just make it those 3 mains. There you go. Those are the 3 major characters now of the story. Marcus, Kate, and then whoever you chose to survive if they let you choose. And just push on the story that way. And it would be really cool to have 3-player co-op return, because I always felt it was weird in Gears 4 how they could have easily had 3-player co-op because they were together the whole time. So it just felt like they kind of missed an opportunity with Gears 4, but then they made up for it in Gears 5. But yeah, guys, if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about my theory for Gears 6. Do you feel like it will be Emergence Day 2.0? Do you feel like if JD is the canon ending, if he's the character you play as, is he going to go through a major path of redemption? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And also, if you guys like this video, once again, hit that notification bell so anytime I make a video, you guys can be notified. Thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see any of my other content, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.